Good morning. Today we will discuss on energy. What is energy? What are the forms of energy? And we will discuss one type of energy, that is mechanical energy. This kinetic energy and potential energy together is called mechanical energy. That we will discuss. First, what is energy? So, we can't work without energy. Can we work if we have no energy in our body? Some general meaning of energy we will discuss. What is the general meaning of energy? That we will discuss. If you have not taken food, then you have no interest in studies also. You have no interest in playing also. You have no interest in watching television also. And you are not interested to talk with anybody also. Because you have not energy inside your body. Means you can't do any work if you have no energy in your body. But if you take food, that food which you eat, it is broken down into smaller pieces. Then it goes inside. Some digestion process will be there, and some chemical energy will be produced in your body, and then you can work. That is the general thinking about the energy. Again, if you want to switch on the fan, if you want that fan should rotate and you should feel cool, so you have to give some energy to that fan also. That electricity you have to provide, electric current you have to provide to that fan. Means one type of energy you have to give to that fan, that is electric energy you are giving, and then fan, it will convert that electric energy into mechanical energy. It will rotate. Means that electric energy, it is converted into mechanical energy, and you will get some cool air from that fan. So to perform any work, energy is necessary. So ability of a body to perform the work, or capacity of a body to perform the work, that is called energy. The capacity of a body to perform the work, or ability of a body to perform the work, that is called energy. Means here energy is defined in the form of work. And in higher standard you will study more about energy. Again, there are various types of energies. And we have to discuss mechanical energy. The two forms of mechanical energy are kinetic energy and potential energy. So what is kinetic energy? Definitely our ideas will be clear from the examples more. So we will see one example, we will discuss one example so that you will understand what is kinetic energy. You are playing cricket, that ball, before bowling, it is in the hand of bowler. That ball, it possesses no energy before bowling. But when that bowler bowls, that ball is in motion. He is applying some force on that ball, and that ball is moving towards the batsman. And that ball, because of force by the hands of that bowler, it is in motion. And that ball, if that ball hits that stumps will thrown away. It will be broken down sometimes. Why? Because that ball is in motion, so it possesses some energy, and because of that stumps are thrown away, or sometimes it may be destroyed. So that ball possesses energy. So that ball is in motion and it possesses energy, and that energy we call it as kinetic energy. So from this example we can make one conclusion. We can make one definition. That ball is in motion and it possesses energy. So any object or body, if it is in motion, it possesses kinetic energy. So the energy which any object or body bears because of its motion, that energy we call it as kinetic energy. Again, take one example. If you are playing carom, you are hitting the striker on the coins, and that coins, it goes into pocket. That coins, before the striker hits, they are at the rest position. But if you apply some push, that is force, on that coin of the striker, the striker will move. It is in motion and it possesses kinetic energy, and because of that, when it hits the coin, it will go into the pocket. Is it or not? So any object or body, when it is in motion, it possesses energy, and that energy we call it as kinetic energy. Then again, if you are running fastly towards your friend which is at the rest position, he is standing, and you are running fastly towards that friend, and if you touch the body of your friend, it may fall down. Because you are in motion, your body possesses kinetic energy, and if you hit or touch the body of your friend, because of that kinetic energy, you are in motion, you possess kinetic energy, and because of that your friend will fall down. So any object or body, if it is in motion, it possesses energy, and that energy we call it as kinetic energy. Then potential energy. For this, again consider one example, because from the examples our ideas will be cleared more, and it will be fitted in our mind forever. So, for potential energy, consider one example. If a water tank is located on first floor of the building, and another water tank, it is located on 10th floor of the building, and you have connected pipes, in your bathroom that water should come. And if you open the valve of the tank, which is located on first story building, water will come down. Then you have opened the valve of the tank, which is located on the 10th story building. So water will come fastly from the valve of that 10th story tank as compared to the tank which is located on first story building. Water will come down with somewhat more energy from that 10 story tank which is located on 10 story building. Here you don't need any motor to pull the water from that tank to the downward level. But again, think, if you have to fill the tank which is located on the building, can water flow from well to that tank? No. You have to use motor, or otherwise you have to pull the water from the well, and by the bucket you have to fill it manually. Means what? To pull the water from ground level to up level, motor is needed, and to pull that water or to bring that water downward level, only you have to open the valve. Means what? The water which is stored at the higher level, it possesses some energy. And because of that, the water will come directly when you open the valve. But water will not go from downward level to upward level. Means what? That water which is kept at some higher level from the ground, it possesses definitely energy. And that energy we call it as potential energy. Means any object or body, if it is kept at a certain height from the ground, it definitely possesses potential energy. If you drop a stone from first story building, and if you have dropped stone from 10th story building, the stone which you have dropped from 10th story building, definitely it possesses more energy as compared to the stone which you have dropped from first story building. Both the stones you have dropped from some height from the ground, and definitely they have possessed energy. You can think many practical examples around us about this potential energy. Again, one situation I will tell you about this potential energy. You know the dam. In dam, the water is stored. Huge amount of water it is stored in the dam. And the wall of dam is somewhat more bigger, and depth of that dam is also more. So water slowly it will fill, and the water is kept, simply we can say it is kept at the higher level in the dam. and that water which is kept at the higher level in the dam, it definitely possesses potential energy, and that energy, it is utilized, it is used to produce electricity also, electric energy. You have heard that electricity is produced from the water. That electricity or energy which we are getting from the water, we call it as hydro energy. And you have heard hydroelectric power stations are located near the dam, and that potential energy of water, it is used, that water at the higher level, it is allowed to flow a huge pipes, and that water is coming fastly by that huge and big pipes. It possesses potential energy at that level, but when it is coming down, that potential energy, it is converted into kinetic energy, because that water is in motion, and we know that anything if it is in motion, it possesses kinetic energy, and that energy, it is utilized to rotate the big turbines, and from the generators the electricity is produced. So any body or object, if it is kept at some height, it possesses energy, and that energy we call it as potential energy, and this potential energy and kinetic energy together, it is called mechanical energy. Then there are different forms of energy, that is heat energy. Sun, it is emitting not only light, but it is emitting heat, and light is also a form of energy, heat is also a form of energy. We feel warm when we stand in sunlight, because that sunlight, it is emitting the light, but that sunlight, it contains heat also. Then sound energy, any vibrating object, it produces sound energy. That drum, the PVC paper which is fitted on the drum, it is heated by the sticks, and that drum, PVC paper on the drum, it moves back and forth, it oscillates, it vibrates, and that's why it produces sound. Vibrations are nothing but the sound. Then light is also a form of energy. If we are supplying electricity to the lamp, it will emit light, and that is also a form of energy. Then that chemical energy, that Sutli bomb, the firecrackers, it possesses chemical energy, and when we fire, that chemical energy, it is converted into sound and light. Then magnetic energy is also there. If we take one magnet, and if you bring that magnet towards the small nails or iron pieces, it will attract. So that magnet, it possesses some energy, that magnetic energy. Then nuclear energy is also there. The nucleus of atoms, they possess energy, and it is used to generate electricity. That nucleus of atoms, it possesses energy, and that energy, it is used in nuclear power plant to convert that energy into electric energy. So this is all about the energy. So you have to subscribe, like, and give comments if you like my channel, so that my interest will be generated, and I will bring more and more videos for you. Thank you.